And call the meeting to order, and we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving on to roll call.
Casey Benner,
Here.
Tom Hooper,
Here.
Whitney Tucker,
Here.
Mark Buckeye, Bill Hart. We have quorum.
Okay. Moving on to the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting.
I so move.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to the approval of minutes from our last meeting, February 27th of 2023.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I'll second.
Okay. I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to the introduction of evidence.
So we have the city ordinances, design guidelines, and then the staff packets for the two certificate of appropriateness applications that you received last Thursday.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Seconded.
I have a motion and a second to accept the evidence. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to old business.
I was hopeful that I'd have some updates, but I mean, we all know these grants move in slow motion. So they are in the same process. The Historic Preservation Fund, we will soon get out the request for proposal. And the Paul Bruin grant is still, being examined by the National Park Service. So that is all I have.
Moving on to new business. We will start with SGHC 009-23 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to install a carport in the side yard at 467 Washington. Do I have anyone here to speak on that? Okay, could you come to the podium, please, and introduce yourself?
You can't hear me from here?
Well,
It's the microphone for the
Yeah.
TV.
Oh.
Yeah, we just wanted to put a carport on the side of our property, that's about it.
And you're Mr. Wharton.
Yep.
And is the top of it going to be this green color that's in the photograph?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's going to be set back from the picture has it set right on the road. It's set back as far as they can.
Yeah, I'm on the
into
end of the
yard.
lot.
well, the lot's 60 foot across the back, and, you have to be 5 feet off of the neighbors, so I want to be up, but I don't want to be by the street.
Okay. Yeah, the diagram showed it.
Right at the sidewalk.
Straight right on the sidewalk.
Well, I have to go from the side, I have to cross the sidewalk to get to the
Yeah.
Right.
the easement.
But it had,
That's all I had. All right, I'll make a motion to approve it as submitted.
seconded.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve the certificate of appropriateness. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Place it in the mail tomorrow.
Okay. I had a good rebuttal.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna sit and watch.
It's super exciting.
Okay, moving on to SGHC 010-23 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to install handrails in the entryway of the commercial building at 272 Merchant.
Hi, I'm Gail Ralston. I have Ralston Fine Jewelry, so formerly Steigers. And yeah, I've had the business for a little over a year now, and I've just kind of watched people, it's a little step, but I've just kind of watched people struggle with it, so there's nothing really to grab onto there. So I just want to put in a couple little handrails there on either side of the step, the kind of the entryway there.
And the mounting will be what's in the picture, this
Yeah,
thing?
just kind of the steel, yeah, just a simple kind of, just something, something for people to grab onto.
Do we have any additional questions?
I'll make a motion to accept it as submitted.
And second,
Okay, I have a motion and a second to accept the certificate of appropriateness. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Place it in the mail tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to administrative approvals.
Had a couple, 284 Merchants. That was roofing, right next door to the building we just spoke about. And it's a flat roof. And then front door replacement at 242 Market. So same similar door, and the owner said they would also be painting it the same color, if you're familiar with that address. So it's kind of a particular color, not that we can manage that anyway, but it's pink, so she's gonna take, oh, well, you know where that's at.
Yeah.
Take it back to pink.
This is the first commission I've been on that paint color is not part of the guidelines. That was new to me.
there's so many colors you can pick.
I
And
know.
it's like, if you can't find, basically, there's over 900 colors available, it's like, if you can't find one of those,
I've spoken to some of, I guess you would call my peers in other cities, and they do get paint specific sometimes. We have suggestions,
Yeah.
but
Cape Girardeau is really, depending on the area, is very, very detailed.
gotcha.
yeah, they get narrowed down to a 20-year time period.
Yeah, it's very specific.
That's all I have.
Public comments? Okay. We can adjourn.